Hey there, Pisces. This is Chronic Joy Tarot. This is going to be your March mid-month update for March 2018 for those born under the sign of Pisces, or if it's your rising or moon sign, or if you're just drawn to this video for whatever reason, if you're cross-watching or just feel that your energy is being pulled toward it, then this is the message for you. Thank you for coming back if you're a returning visitor, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for all the ways you engage in my channel. I always appreciate it very much. The style of my readings are not as predictive as sort of a traditional tarot or guidance, and it's more just about your internal self, your soul, where it is now and where to go from here. And anytime you watch one of my videos, you can just take that aspect of yourself and sort of attune to it and expand and develop from there. So at this time, the reading is, and we're pulling from the Saints and Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And your card, your theme for this reading right now, Pisces, is emotions, which I love because you are one of the more intuitive, empathic, compassionate signs, being a water sign, and this is lovely. So what this guidance is going to show us is sort of how to just strip everything away, maybe, and get back to that emotional self that drives you. Okay, so this spread is a made-up spread of mine. It's a take off of the traditional diamond spread in Zen Tarot, but I added a few cards to embellish sort of the higher self aspects of us. This is our starting point here, okay? And we are in relation to the emotions. Yeah, so a rebirth, a renewal of sorts is in order here. If you've been feeling maybe distracted by your mind, by too much mental energy, too much, not that there's any such thing as too much logic and intellect, but sometimes there is, and especially for a sign like yours, who is really more driven by your feelings and your intuition and, you know, those more innate sort of inner guides that all of us carry, but it's really prominent in you, Pisces. It's time to sort of come back to that. Take the, you know, I don't know, last few weeks or months or so, and sort of review it and see how, in what ways and in what areas you've distracted yourself or deterred from your core knowing, your emotional body, the way that you feel your way through. You know, your feelings are sort of like the communication from source. Your feelings are the voice of source, and you know, it comes to you for a reason. The feelings come through for a reason, and so you should be able to express them a little more freely in this period. And if you feel restrained or held back because of others around you, this is the time for you to dig deeper within you and rise to, you know, a higher level of self, your higher self, okay? And that's the rebirth card here. So this is where you are now. It's a time of growth. Internally, the hidden aspect or the space within you that will be working with this process of becoming, you know, bringing your emotions out more. Internally, you're getting that, integrating these opposites, mind and body, and inner and outer world. And, you know, like here we have the eagle and the swan, and the yin and the yang, and the sun and the moon. And, you know, anything that's perceived as opposites, you can integrate that within you. You can know, like using your intuition, you can know within you when there's conflict, how to find that core middle ground. You know how to do that. That's where your compassion comes in. It's usually by feeling what the other is feeling, and that can bring it all to a central place within you. And so this is a gift you have, and this is what you're being called upon now to develop more and utilize in the days to come. In your external world, there may be some intensity. It may, just the act of you working on expressing your feelings more and sort of being that middle ground for others that may be emotionally confused, that might create some intensity in your day-to-day life, in your relationships, in the way you see things. But this is okay. Intensity is good because that is fire. That means movement. That means let's clear this. Let's get, let's get to the next level together. So I'm kind of, I think I'm guiding myself toward this, even though, this core of this reading is about you and how you manage your emotions and how you express them out. I'm feeling that maybe that is going to lend itself to some healing and some working through conflicts in specific relationships in your life. And it could be that you're in the middle of two others that are having conflict, or that you're having conflict or perceived conflict with another, and that all you need to do is tap into your feelings. If someone's coming at you with their opinions and judgments and creating conflict, you know how to guide that. You know how to get back down to, well, this is how it's making me feel. How can we alleviate it? Or I can feel that you're feeling this. Your knack for that, your capacity for that intuition and that compassion, it's really going to come in handy right now for you. Okay? And then going forward, how to move to, raise it to the next level here for you. Well, first of all, you have everything it takes. The success card is indicating that if you haven't already tapped into that next level of the relationship or the next level of your understanding of how powerful your capacity for compassion is, you're getting there. It's just getting better and better and better, okay? And staying focused on the fact that, the time is now for renewal. The time is now to sort of freshen my game up a little bit here by really focusing on my feelings and focusing on how they affect others and how others' feelings affect me. It's a real beautiful, actually, time for you. Okay, and then we have heading toward the next level, this sort of higher awareness. I pulled the stress card, and let me see what else is coming with that. Okay, love it. So if this is for you, whoever's watching this, and there's going to be some of you that this is the case, that there has been tension, there has been conflict in specific relationships or in relationships around you. You're really feeling that. You're feeling that it's creating stress. It's creating sort of a, not exactly like a do or die moment, but really creating an urgency to clear this, to clear before it gets out of hand. And I did pull the Lover's card, so I'm thinking, this is also in an internal place here, and I'm feeling that this has to do less with a literal lover in your life and more about your capacity for compassion, which is the highest form of love and your best strength. Okay? So internally within you, you get this. You get that whatever tension there is going on, you're the key. Your compassionate heart is the key to bringing it, to soothing that, to sort of healing it. And look at this, because in your external position here, there's the awareness card. And this is where the veil's being lifted, the fog is clearing. More and more people are understanding that all the feelings involved are equally important, and it's not just about one party or another. And you are sort of that glue that's going to bring this awareness to light. Your compassionate heart is really going to bring it forward. And then the outcome here. Oh, look at this! Wow, love it. harmony. So that is the balance between, head and heart, and, intuition and your soul. And you're the catalyst for this right now, Pisces. So we can take this reading a couple ways. It's either you alone have some work to do to bring you to the next level of your emotional body and to really get in touch with it and to become more in balance, because maybe, like I said in the very beginning, your mental aspects are carrying a little more weight right now. Maybe in your external world it's required that you concentrate harder mentally. Maybe there's tests or whatever and finals and going on, or stuff at work. But it's a reminder, this reading's a reminder for you to get the balance back and bring your emotions back into it, and express yourself more as far as how you're feeling, because that renewal card is sort of the base of it. But then again, I did go off on that sort of a small tangent that this whole energy could apply to specific relationships, could apply to a relationship you are in, or a relationship that you hold dear that is outside of you. Maybe, parents or friends, or some other kind of, coworkers. And maybe there's tension there, but you are the key to bringing this harmony about. And you're the key, of course, for your own personal harmony too, by getting more in touch with your feelings as opposed to more sort of mental and logic-based processes at this time. Okay? But you're the key, man. This is really awesome. I love how this came out. And the success is yours. So the way I did this reading is, this is kind of where things are now. And then this is the guidance to get to the next level, right? And it's all anchored by this sense of renewal and being a cloud card here. This is a card of the mind. You have, and this is a sort of a higher numbered mind card, meaning that you're elevated in your your intuition, your capacity to your higher consciousness. You're elevated. You already are. And so applying some of that by getting grounded in what you're feeling and honoring the feelings of others, you're prepared and set to create some harmony in your life. Okay? Well, I hope I didn't go to, I don't know, sometimes I get way too many messages coming through and I want to just blurt them all out, but I like to also give seamless direction. So I'm hoping that this made sense for you guys, okay? So it could be all of it. It could apply to just you personally getting to that next level, and also to those around you and relationships you're in. It could apply to all of it. But the key here, Pisces, is your feelings, a safe expression of your feelings, okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. And I wanted to tell you guys to check out my Instagram feed. I'm going to start doing little short, almost daily, real short readings, daily pulls on there. So keep an eye out for that. And you can find me at Living Chronic Joy on Instagram. Okay, and that is it. I'll take some time to make sure that we get enough of those videos, and then I'll start posting them. I'm going to try to do one a day, and then start posting them hopefully regularly, because the way my schedule is, it's hard to be completely consistent, but we'll see. We'll get it going. All right, thanks everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.